and welcome to this video all on the basics of flying an aeroplane. So here we go. We're just starting out at Manchester Airport here. We're going to do a quick textbook flight to London, somewhere around London kind of area. I'm just going to quickly set up all the navigation systems. So what I'm doing is just clicking those there. We're going to go in the flight plan. I think we want that one, and that's going to point to London Stanstead. There we go. So I just put the code in there, and that's quite happy with that. So now that all that's set up, what we need to do is just get out of what looks like a warehouse. So the best way I think to do this is to just kind of spin round in this direction. We'll just miss those trucks. Okay, that was close. So as you can see, there's no real air traffic about. We was flying quite late in the day. There's a bit of grass there. That's perfectly normal. So we're just gonna head over in this direction here, and D3. That means we go this way, and then we want to. We're just looking for the runway here. I think that looks like a runway. The green light's over there, so I think we'll head in that direction. So this is what we typically do if you were doing this kind of short range flight. I think we're probably running out of runway, so I'm just gonna. Oh no. We're off. I think we're off. Yeah, there we go. So that's a pretty standard takeoff procedure there. There we go. There's the ground. Oh yeah, we're still quite close to the ground, so I'm just gonna head up a little bit, and we're good to go. So I need to turn left a little bit here to head towards London, and so that'll do is let's just build up a bit of altitude here. We appear to still be descending, which is not really what we want considering the height we're at. I suppose that actually will do. That will do. 1,300 feet is just about high enough for where we're heading. You can see the pink line on the bottom left hand screen there. That's the direction we want to go. So if we get that line lined up, then we'll be good to go. So I'm just going to use. We're heading up a bit again. We kind of want to keep this. This is a nice safe altitude to have for us here. Let's bring the landing gear up. That's always a good thing to remember at this point of the flight there. We definitely want the landing gear up. Going quite quick now, which is good. We'll get there in no time. Just keep the speed up a little bit. That's always good. And here we are. We're ready to straighten up a little bit now. We're on course to head to London. Oh, okay. There's a bit of. There was something there. Something we did not want to see. Okay, that's appeared to be. Let's go up. Let's go a little bit higher. A lot of beeping happening for some reason. Not quite sure why. As you can see, to be a pilot, you've got to have good reaction speeds. We appear to be heading down again. Let's try and. I'm not sure why. How's happening there? But anyway, we'll keep going. It seems to be going. The screen's going red for some reason. That's okay. We'll take that. Obviously, don't want to go too high. It would be helpful if we could see something. There's some clouds again. That's passing through the clouds quite quickly, which is always good. And we're about 3,700 feet, which my local knowledge comes in handy here. I know there's no hills that aren't necessarily any higher than that, so we're not gonna hit anything. Oh, we are heading down though there a little bit. Let's just try and just level out a little bit here. And if I just look out of the left window, oh, I can just see stars. That's potentially not ideal. Not really sure why. I can only see stars. I guess we're higher now, aren't we? So yeah, this appears to be we're above the clouds, so that's something that planes do. Let's just make sure that autopilot's following the GPS, which is definitely what we want. Okay, there we go. I see a bit of light down there, that's always good. Ideal opportunity to just check a little bit about the aircraft. See, we've got this N1 98.1. That's good. EGT 1400. That seems quite warm for now, but yeah, maybe it's because I'm going full throttle, perhaps. N2 99.5. That's good. Diff PSI. I think that's the tyre pressure. That's fine. 2.9. That's probably good. Oil pressure 65. Yeah. Oil temperature 128 degrees Celsius. Absolutely fine. There's a bit about the electricals. You know, if people are charging their mobile phones and stuff, it'll go a bit weird. There, and the fuel. Yeah, the fuel seems a little bit low. Maybe London's a bit ambitious for this particular flight. God, the amount of times I've checked the fuel after I've set off. You know, you won't believe. Maybe this EGNX one airport might be a bit more realistic. Let's just change that quickly. Let's just come off the throttle a little bit there. Let's just set this up. It's not working. Let's just try this. No, that's delete flight plan. Okay, now can I enter a new one? E. No. Oh yeah. E. G. Can you know what it was? E G. Clear. EGNX. E. No. G. N X EGNX. There we go. EGNX and enter, activate. There we go. That's where we're heading there. And okay, let's turn that beeping off. That must be that button. Okay. I see. What's happened here is we've run out of fuel, but that's okay because the airport's just there. So let's just turn off the autopilot. We don't want that on anymore. Let's just try and. I think the plane's trying to lift me up a little bit here for some reason. We need that to not do that. So I think that's it. Okay, let's just put the flaps up for a second. There we go. We were just going a bit slow then. I think that's all that was. Not to panic. Where's the airport gone? There it is. Right, we're coming in at a bit of a steep descent, but that's okay for the Midlands, certainly. All right, let's get those flaps back up again. I think we're just going to have to... Okay, we're just Yeah, we're coming in a bit steep here, so we might just have to do a little fly around. We're still at 11,000 feet, and we're pretty much over the runway, which is not ideal, really. This seems to be still trying to control things a little bit, which we don't necessarily want it to do. Let's check regen. There we go. I think that seems to be. Now it's still trying to pick me up a little bit, which obviously we're just trying to descend a little bit now. So let's just turn a little bit this way. Hopefully there's the runway, so that's pretty standard there. So we're just still descending quite quickly. For some reason the plane seems to want to go straight up, which obviously we don't want it to do. I think maybe if I click a few of these buttons, that's okay. We're getting some speed again. There we go. Maybe that will help if I just clicked a few of those things. Yeah, it's definitely much more responsive to going down now. Let's just see if we can see the airport again. Let's just do a little quick scan round. I haven't been able to see it yet. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the airport. Great. Okay, we're making great progress here. We appear to be climbing again, which is maybe if I just slow the plane down a bit, that will help. Yeah, we're going much slower now. Although it's beeping at me again, which is never ideal, really. Okay, we're descending again. I seem to have more control now, which is always a good thing. Just want to turn that off, really.
Caution.
Okay, right. So yeah, this is pretty good. We've got some speed up now. So I'm just gonna try and turn around now. Hopefully we'll see the airport again in a bit. Okay, we're just coming through a bit of cloud. Oh, I appear to be pointing away from the airport again. We're just doing like a little spiral, classic textbook spiral descent here. As we come round now, this should line us up nicely. If we just continue to turn. There's the airport, brilliant, there's the runway. And I think this will be our final approach here. So if I just put the landing gear down, if that can, there we go, that's hit perfect. And let's just try and angle ourselves down a little bit here. Probably just coming in a bit fast, but that's okay because I'll use some flaps later. And coming in at a bit of maybe a sharp angle. Okay, get some flaps on the go there. There we go. Ah, that's looking good now. Just need to Try and angle myself down a bit. Yeah, perfect. This is going to be, I'd say, a nice buttery smooth landing. No issues whatsoever. There we go. Absolutely textbook. And so hopefully you've learnt a few tips and tricks here. Just coming to land, just bring the nose up a little bit at the last bit. And there we go. There we go. Let's not quite the airport we wanted to land at, but as you know, that's often the case. You land where where necessity requires. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed that video. I hope you've learnt a few things. I'm just going to put on my parking brake here, which you do when you're in the middle of the runway. And yeah, I'll look forward to showing you some more